your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Trish Close.
I'm Rick Tillery, thanks for joining us. In just hours, Medford teachers could go on strike.
News Ashley Carrasco is live at Central Medford High School, where Superintendent Phil Long is getting ready to talk about the negotiations. That's tonight's top story at 6. Ashley?
Good evening, Rick and Trish. The negotiations between the Medford School District and the Teachers Union have been going on all day. And while there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, we've heard that there's actually been some progress that has been made throughout all of this. We're actually going to turn it over to Superintendent Phil Long in just a few minutes, who's going to give us the very latest on the negotiations. He says that they are still talking right now, but they're hoping that they can get something going on. They can get an agreement by 6 a.m. If not, a strike will officially be declared. So we're going to turn it over to him. He's going to start talking in just a few minutes. And again, this is all regarding new contract terms between the school district and the Teachers Association. This has been going on since April 2013, and they haven't been able to come up with an agreement but over three major topics. One of them has been work conditions, the other is insurance for teachers, and their retirement plan. Actually, the working conditions have actually been resolved, and it looks like Phil Long is going to start talking right now, so here we go.
Agencies. Dr. Long, why don't we start off? Tell me a little bit about how these negotiations are going right now.
You know, the day has gone. It's long. We're 10 hours into it. Really pleased that we've seen progress. Both days we started with proposals from the district. This afternoon, probably the breakthrough was that each party was able to put a public proposal out. We've identified what the key issues are right now, and both teams are staying into the evening, into the night. I think our goal is to avert a strike if we can, but we also need to come up with a contract that's going to work. And so the challenge for us as we move forward is, can we continue to work the pieces and come up with a ratifiable contract?
Dr. Long, what are the major sticking points at this point?
I think they're around salary compensation, the early retirement benefit, and health insurance. And the district has made proposals that have increased the salary in the third year 2 to 3%, depending on some other variables in the contract. The district has also has a second option on the early retirement benefit that the association is looking at. And on the health insurance, the association asked that we might look at some cost sharing, so we floated an alternative option on that. Both parties are going to continue to work on those issues.
Dr. Long, earlier you talked about the teachers talking about protection, or the association talking about protection for their teachers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
You know, one of the concerns has been prep time, and we actually in our most recent offer have included language that both parties had worked on previously around prep time, and additionally class size or class loads for secondary teachers, and the district offer has moved to reduce the numbers as far as caps for that too. So there are pieces to work. It's certainly it's been a challenging day today for our children, for families, for our staff, our school board, our administrators. A lot of tears. But I think it's because everyone cares so much about what's going on in our schools. We're hopeful we can resolve this tonight, tomorrow morning early at the latest.
Can you quickly tell us a little bit about what parents will need to know over the next couple of days?
Well, first of all, I've already done a voice call out to all parents that we will not be having school tomorrow for sure. And we'll be looking at where we are tomorrow in negotiations to determine whether we're going to continue to be closed or be able to open back up on Friday. Our goal is to have our teachers back serving kids, but also to have a contract that allows us to stabilize our costs and hire people back. We need more people working with our kids, but we also need our teachers and our staff, highly qualified people that they are, to be back serving the kids. That's why we hired them. That's why we really want them in the classrooms.
Are you prepared with substitute teachers if it does go strike?
You know, the hard part about this...
So we're actually going to wrap it up and send it back to you, Trish and Rick. But you can catch all of the latest information tonight on News 10 at 11. Also, we'll be posting that information on ktvl.com. Covering your news live in Medford, Ashley Carrasco, News 10.